This begins part 3 of our presentation on joining tables. Now, I mentioned earlier that you can only join 2 tables at a time, but you can have more than one joining operation in a statement. We've already seen that. Let's look some more. Here's an exercise. We're going to show a list of books and the authors who've written them. Now remember, these many-to-many relationships are modeled with an association, or sometimes it's called a bridging table. And we need to do 3 tables need to be joined together to get information from both the associated tables. We've seen this already. You've got author, you've got book, now you've got book author. But this time, I'm not restricting it by the title of the book or a particular author. So here, I just do a 3-table join by joining 2 at a time. And I make sure that I go through the joining table, the bridging table, or the association table. Basically, the one that contains both the pieces of information I need for the connecting column, which is the primary key of author and the primary key of book. So this connects here. So we connect author to book author using Social Security, and then we connect book author to book using the ISBN. Let's go ahead and run that statement. I'll paste it into here. And here's the statement that I'm going to run. And I put it in order, 1, 2, 3, last name, first name, book title. And there we are. We're in order. Last name first. The only place we have more than one last name is Ringer here. And we can see that Albert and Anne have written Anger the Enemy. Why didn't these appear together? Is Anger the Enemy? Why didn't we see Albert and Anne and then Albert and Anne on the next book? The way we sorted it was, this one was the second level sort, so AL comes before AN. One more exercise. Show a list of books by the book title and the number of authors that have written each book, but only if more than one author wrote the book. So what am I asking? I really want to just see all the books that have more than one author. Let's see how we do that. Here's the answer. We get to bring back in something we've done before, the group by and the having. Let's look at this. We have a select statement, select the book title, and the count of authors is what we're looking for. How many authors are on this book? So we're starting here with the books table this time. And on the book, it has a primary key of ISBN. And it joins with the book author table using the ISBN. So once we've made that join, we need to have a count of the Social Security number. That's only on the book author table. We don't even look at the author table by itself because we just need a count of how many authors. We don't need to know anything about the authors themselves. So I group by title. Remember here, that's listed singly. I group by title, having a count of the Social Security number greater than 1. And then I order it. Let's go ahead and run this. I'm copying it out of here. And I'll go up and I'm going to paste the statement into our interface. And now I'm ready to run this statement. So here we are. We've got these books, and these books all have 2, 2, 2, and one's got 3 authors. Sushi, anyone? Sounds like it should have 3 authors to me. But we didn't get any of the books that have just 1 author. That's because we had having count, Social Security number greater than 1. And that ends our third and final presentation on how to do joins and to join tables together using SQL.